Directionally challenged hiker here this Tuesday, May 28th, 2024. And Never Ending Project and I are back out at Little House in the Desert. Finally! It has been quite a while. We will be working inside today, but before we officially go inside, I just thought you'd like to take a look at those saguaros. They are blooming pretty cool. If I only had a ladder so I could like climb up and get a down shot of them. Maybe a drone? Yeah. But anyway, I will be heading inside. Last time I was out here, I was dealing with some bees. Yes, some very angry bees. And yeah, I have to clean up after Beepocalypse. And he is working downstairs in the bathroom area, chipping cement. So, yeah, I will see you inside. All right, so this is where Never Ending Project will be working today. Having at that cement. And as you can see, some of the bees ended up down here. But yeah, I am about ready to head up and deal with what I have up there. And this is where I will be working today. Dealing with the carnage from the Beepocalypse, as I'm calling it. Yeah, it's a mess, and they're sticky. If you take a look up here, I have already removed some of the comb, but I need to get that down. There's some over here, and I am hearing birds again upstairs. Yeah, I am done with birds and bees. So guess I will get you all set up on time lapse and I will do some cleaning. All right, I am beginning with the honeycomb that is stuck up in the rafters. The big pieces aren't too bad. I showed some pictures earlier of it. It's actually really amazing. Now I am on to just the little pieces that are stuck to the wood, and as I'm scraping that, it is sort of raining down on me, bouncing off my face, hair, getting stuck in my shirt. Yeah, gross. Now for that insulation. Those two pieces were just disgusting. Bees are pretty gross, and I don't exactly remember when I got stung and dealt with them, but it's been long enough that there's something called a cottle moth, and I'm not a moth expert, but some moths had moved in and were like eating some of the comb and stuff. So there were moths in those pieces of insulation, and yeah, kind of gross. It was going out. Here I am sweeping up those bees. I'm using the dustpan to sort of scrape, as when bees die, they release their honey, so it's a sticky mess, sort of like when you've gone to that fast food place and someone has spilled a soda and not told anyone and the workers haven't noticed it and it's kind of dried on the floor for several hours and you walk in it, it just kind of you sort of stick. That is what I am doing when I'm walking around on the floor. And after I finish sweeping up those little bee bodies there, I figure I may as well give the rest of this bathroom area up here a sweep, as when you set off bug bombs, they kill bugs. So there are some other, bug bodies up here, some spiders, some moths. I don't even want to know. So I'm sweeping them up, shifting stuff around a little bit. That insulation over there is still good. Um, we have we have gone through some insulation on this project. First the owls, then the pigeons, doves, whatever those nasty things are, and some bees, and then some more birds. Yes, there are even more birds in there now, as you probably heard in the early footage, and you will hear at the end if you listen. There are birds, and they are not outside. They are like in between the insulation and the outside wall. Yeah, more projects. And there's a bag of bees. And I'm going to look at my little bench here, and they are really stuck in that. I take that outside later and use my mop water to try to clean it off, but it still will need some more work. sweeping up some more bodies. I guess I didn't completely stick with the rule of working my way down as I swept the floor, and yeah, I scraped off my bench, and now I'm scraping bees out of the windows. When they are freaking out and can't figure out how to get out of a place, they head towards the light. So there was like a whole pile up of bees on the windows, and they get stuck. Oh my gosh, cleaning this window was a nightmare. First of all, there's honey all over it, and it's really sticky, and then they get themselves stuck in between where the window slides up and down, and they're kind of like granola barred in there. Oh gosh, I just thought of that. They compact together like a granola bar. I'm never going to think a granola bar is the same again, but I'm kind of loosening them up with the putty scraper knife that I've been using for stuff, and then trying to vacuum them. As I continue trying to clean what the bees did to this poor window, it is Thursday, May 30th. Yes, just 2 days after I took this video footage at Little House in the Desert. And you're probably wondering what's wrong, as that is not the norm. But I figured since the last video I put out of Little House in the Desert was me trying to deal with these bees and ending up being sort of attacked by them, I would follow up with the cleanup of said bees. Yeah, and you'll probably see here, I'm going to change rags here in just a minute because that orange one was just, it had too many like bee wings and stuff stuck in it, and I needed a fresh bucket of water. Yeah, this window took forever, and I don't even know that I got it all unsticky and clean. Yeah, two buckets of water with some Fabuloso in it, and then Windex. But got it good enough for now. I will probably have to come back and do this again. Hopefully no more bees. And I had taken the screen out and got it out, and it is not going back in here. I am fighting with that screen. And I've cleaned this window more than once at this point due to bees and other stuff, and I don't know what it was. I just could not get that screen back in. Now it is time to tackle some of the sticky on the floor. Trying really hard here to clean up the sticky without getting the wood too wet. Like I will say at the ending, I'm probably going to have to go over this again, but hey, it is so much better than it was when I walked in, and it definitely smells better. I mean, bees stink. All right, I've got most of the bees cleaned up. I had at that window again. I don't mind cleaning windows, but bees are just annoying. Yeah, probably need to go over the floor a bit more, but I am done up here for the day. I have to haul a few things down, but as you can see, it's looking quite a bit better. I need to take my little bench down. Just move that. Yeah, the bees, I stranded it under where they were when I got out of here that day I was trying to deal with them. So it's pretty disgusting. It needs to get hosed off, cleaned up, but yeah, looking a whole lot better than it did. Gotta get this stuff out into the garbage because bees stink. But there, you can see where their honeycomb was up there and where I removed it. And there was just a little bit in this area here. Most of it was here. I only lost 2 pieces of insulation with this one. The other 2 I just kind of sucked the bees out of. But yeah, plenty more work to do up here. I did give the entire area a bit of a sweep. Well, not the front part because I kind of have to crawl around, but I guess that is it for now up here. I'm going to take my stuff down and get my broom unsticky and a few other things. So until next time, directionally challenged hiker.